the sold-out and noisy Oracle Arena. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Golden State Warriors. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Irving in at the 1. And Green gets it to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
If you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Can't hit. And Cleveland will come the other way. Dishes it to Thompson. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Green, no luck. The Cavaliers have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's Curry outside. Good. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And that one's good. 6 points for Love.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness. The one-hand tomahawk for you, folks. That's automatic highlight reel material.
That got their entire bench right up and out of their chairs.
And Kevin, how about the reaction from his teammates? Not just on the bench. Look at the guys even in the game.
It's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson inside the line. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
Now the Warriors moving it up. On its way from Curry for 2. Can't hit the putbacks. Smith's shot is good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, that was a good point. See, he passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And Cleveland also making a change. Jefferson's checked in. LeBron James. Good.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
LeBron kicks to Jefferson. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for the Warriors.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Here's LeBron. The Warriors making the shot.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far. Stretching the lead into double digits already.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Love dishes to Jefferson. The drive by James. And that one's good. James has got 7 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
To the wing right side. With 1 on the clock. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 8. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Well, the job of penetrating that they've done so far has really been excellent. I mean, they've done a nice job driving to the hoop effectively.
Steph Curry's out there with Ian Clark. Then it's Rush. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Barnes in the 4-man position. That's the Warriors' foul. Here's Curry. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Right wing. Ezeli the pass to Curry. It dropped for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Cavaliers leading. Pass to Love. Back to James. Irving kicks to Love. James dishes to Thompson. Here's Love. Out to Smith. Over to the left wing. Irving with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Warriors have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way. And that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Ezeli. Green comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Klay Thompson in for Ian Clark. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Down low. And Green with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Green's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
LeBron James on the wing. And stolen by Barnes. It's tipped. One-on-one fast break. Tries to snap the cold streak. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. That's good.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And the Cavaliers call time here. The Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Livingston passes to Spates. The feed to Livingston. To the middle. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this, though.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And the slam dunk by Spates.
Ooh, and that dunk had some anger to it. I mean, usually he's content to just go up and get the finish with the soft touch.
Not that time. The big man looked like he had something to prove there.
Well, when it comes to finishing ability, he does have something to prove. He's been known to trick some layups here and there.
James dishes to Love. Left side Irving. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. And it's Spates with the rebound.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And he just went off in those first two quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Shumpert in the three. The shot by Curry, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Stolen by Thompson. Barnes against Smith. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Barnes. Timeout called the Cavaliers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Mozgov. And it's LeBron in for Shumpert. Cleveland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Curry on the wing. Thompson. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain him.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. Warriors trailed by 5. Curry outside. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Curry attacking. Here's Green. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Love, right side. Off target from three-point range. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Thompson. James kicks to Thompson. LeBron outside. Thompson sets the pick for James. And Love has it in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 12 points for Kevin Love. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He's got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Spates. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. And Curry with the stuff.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun. There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Ezeli feeds it to Curry. Thompson with the bucket.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Green kicks to Ezeli. Curry passes to Iguodala. And stolen by Love. To the inside. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Rush comes in for Green. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Irving drives in. J.R. Smith on the wing. And that one comes up a bit short. Iguodala dishes to Bogut. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Here's Livingston. Great D that time from LeBron.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Cavaliers ahead, up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Bogut out there with Iguodala. Then there's Barbosa. Then there's Livingston. And it's Barnes and a small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Livingston kicks to Iguodala.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Livingston hits both of them.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Warriors trailed by 3. Last season for the Warriors really dominated.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense. A great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Yeah, but you just can't afford to give up plays like that at this time in a ball game.
Irving passes to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game. Shoots the 3. Barbosa's shot is off.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Iguodala. Klay Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Shaun Livingston. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He told his players, guys, we're letting opportunities slip away in transition. Let's push it up the floor, look to score some points in early offense. Kevin, can they pick up the tempo?
Thanks again, Doris. Curry's shot is good.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. But a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
It's stolen by Bogut. From deep. Offensive rebound.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
Kicks it to Thompson. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And the layup's good off the glass.
You never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Irving kicks to Love. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
To the paint. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's Curry. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for them here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Here's Irving. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. Didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
And both free throws good for Curry.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
Love kicks to Thompson. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Love. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And stolen by Barnes. From deep. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
James against Thompson. LeBron outside. Back to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Shot's good. 16 points for Kyrie Irving. Curry outside. And James pulls it down. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Thompson. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
I love the intensity dial-up here from a defensive standpoint in the second half, doing a much better job. And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning. Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Well, we can probably expect to see them slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Irving against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're losing by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that took way too long. If they're trying to stretch this thing out, they shouldn't waste so much time.
And on the way from Irving for 3. The dish out to Barnes. From deep three-point range.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. So long.